Hello, and welcome to our first Who Wants to Be an Isolated Winner? Woo! This is our game show. I'm just going to wait for everyone to sort of flood in as usual. Let everyone join us. We are so excited. This is a brand new format. I'm not really going to be involved too much with this one, apart from Ask the MC, which is when I'll be dropping back and trying to help our contestants. I wish them all an amazing good luck and to break a leg. As usual, we are partnered with AGK, Kensington and Chelsea, who are bringing our streams to over 7,000 people over the ages of 55, both in the UK and all of you who watch us globally as well. Thank you for joining. Stay part of the audience because you can help follow along, answer questions. Our contestants will be blindfolded, so they won't see your comments apart from our Ask the Audience lifeline, which is when they'll be able to unblindfold and receive your help. So they need you to win. So make sure that you stay here with them. I'm going to hand over to our Master of Ceremonies now, Mr. Mark Zayed, who is running the show tonight. Hello, Mark.
Hi, everyone.
Hi
and welcome to Isolated. Who Wants to Be an Isolated Winner? I'm super excited to be your quiz host today. So our contestants will be able to go live in a moment. They will be blindfolded so that anyone in the room can't tell them absolutely anything or give them any clues. They won't be able to see the stream, so they won't be able to cheat. We ask everyone in the audience, please not to Google your answers, especially for Ask the Audience. Please, it's all a truth thing, and we want to trust all of you to help our contestants go through. So the contestants will have 3 lifelines, okay? These 3 lifelines are Ask the Audience, where we'll go to the YouTube live comments and see what the audience think, and we'll relay them back to our contestant. The second is Ask the MC, where we'll bring Dana Hudson back as your isolated MC, and we'll be able to ask her, and the contestant will be able to talk to Dana to then come up with their answer. For the third and final lifeline, it is the Ethereal boost, and that can only be used in the first 5 questions, contestants. So that means that contestants can skip through a question and carry on to the next one. So it's really, really important, that one, to look out for. Contestants will be given 10 questions, and they will all be straight answers. I do have a little bit of leeway for some questions depending on the answer, and for these straight answer questions, if you get to number 10, you will be mailed a lovely prize. I'm going to send it back to Dana to give us a little something about what the contestants might win today. Back to you, Dana.
Hello. So today, I'm just going to pop it up on screen if I can. Today, contestants will be winning it's called an Oodie, basically. So what it is, it's an all fits one huggable blanket. It's brilliant. It's so soft and fluffy. I've got one already. It's a prize equivalent worthy of about £80. Well worth winning. It's going to help you on those winter days when you want to be all snuggly and cozy, or even between shows, you know, take your costume off, whack your hoodie on. It's going to be amazing. That's what I use mine for. I'm just going to try and flag a picture up of it for everyone, so we know exactly what we're playing with here. Ooh. Get those warm-ups in there, Mark. It's here. This is an Oodie, everyone. So they come in various colours, various sizes. We have different ones that we can throw away. This one we're playing for right now has all the little koala bears on it. So why not even make it a gift coming up? Easter present, birthday present, Christmas presents, all that jazz. Alrighty, just to let everyone know, we are playing some sound effects as well. So contestants, this is a correct answer with Mark, and a wrong answer will sound like this. Let me know that those came through, because they are brand new to our show today, so make sure we've got them. We've got our lovely lifelines on the right hand side that will disappear once our contestants use one as well. So all fun and games, we're levelling up here. Back to you, Mark.
Thank you, Dana. Okay, so I am pleased to bring on our first contestant, Reese. Say hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing?
How are you doing, Reese?
I'm all right. I'm, despite everything, keeping well.
I'm glad. I'm really glad you're keeping well, man. So I'm going to ask you to pop your blindfold on, Reese.
Okay.
Absolutely amazing. What is that animal?
I'm pretty sure that's Hedwig.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There might be a Harry Potter question in these 10.
Oh, don't
You
say
never
that.
know.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. So, Reese, when we go through the questions, I might ask you to talk me through your thoughts before you answer. And I will ask you final answer before you tell me. And when you are saying your final answer, please say your answer, and then finish with final answer. You understand?
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Cool. So here we go, everyone. We're starting. Who wants to be an isolated winner? Okay, Reese.
Yeah.
Question 1. Who wrote the famous book Frankenstein, published in 1818?
Okay. I'm pretty sure I know that one. Authors aren't normally a good subject for me. But I'm pretty sure that was Mary Shelley.
Well, is that your final answer, Reese?
I'm gonna say, yeah. I'm just gonna go for it. I think her name was Mary Shelley. Final answer.
You are correct. Nice. Good way to start, Reese. Good way to start.
I dodged a bullet there. I'm not usually good at those ones.
Here we go. You ready for question number 2?
Absolutely.
Okay, here we go. What sport is a birdie associated with?
Okay. Pretty sure I know that one as well, and you kind of goes up the less under par that you get. I believe a birdie is 1 under par in a game of golf, so I'm going to go with golf. Final answer.
Well, Reese, that is correct. Woo! Question number 3. The smallest bones in the body are located where?
Okay. I think there are 3 of them, and I believe they are located in your ear.
Is that your final answer, Reese?
I'm going to go with ear. Final answer.
You are correct. The smallest bones in your body are located in your ear. Do you know what 3 they are, Reese?
I have absolutely no idea the names of them. You just
know.
Picked up along the line that they're in your ear.
Yeah, they are indeed in your ear. Question number 4. Are you ready, Reese?
Yes.
Okay. Which is the origin country of tennis? Talk me through what you're thinking.
I'm not thinking an awful lot. I mean, I presume it's either where you're kind of majors are. So either the UK, France, Australia, or the USA. However, I do not know. I'm just thinking, I might use my skip on that one, my boost.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going to use my. Yeah, I'm going to use.
You're going to use your ethereal boost.
I'm going to use my ethereal boost on that one because I do not.
Okay. Dana, kick it away. Fantastic. Thank you. So you've just used your ethereal boost, which is one of your 3 lifelines. The answer, would you like to know the answer to that question?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Which is the origin country of tennis? The answer was the United Kingdom.
Yeah, that would be one of them. I didn't know. I didn't want to risk it.
Here is your question number 5, Reese, as you are moving down. Okay, so listen to this question very well, Reese, okay?
Okay.
Which country does the kiwi fruit, originally named gooseberry, originate from?
Where does the kiwi fruit originate from? I don't know if there's a clue in there, and it's also a kiwi bird. It's from the same place, but I don't know. I wouldn't imagine so. I think kiwis are more of a kind of a tropical kind of fruit. I'm going to ask the audience.
Okay. You're going to ask the audience then?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm going to ask the audience.
Okay, I'm going to bring back our host, Dana Hudson, to please read out what the audience are thinking.
Okay.
So, Dana, take it over. Could you please, I'm going to ask the question again, and then could you deliver, Reese, back the answers that the audience are saying?
No problem. Okay, I'll just get rid of that lifeline for you. That is 2 of your lifelines gone out of a possible 3. All right, whenever you're ready, Mark.
Okay, so Reese needs your help, audience. He is struggling to answer this question. Question number 5. Which country do kiwi fruit, originally named gooseberry, originate from?
So we have got in the comments flying up, we have Jason Bird, who says, I think it's China. We have Eloise Trumper, who is also voting China. And we have Harmony, who's saying New Zealand. Ooh, I have Oliver as well voting China. So that is over. I'm trying to think.
3 for China.
3 for China. I was trying to do a statistics, but not got the brain for that. So majority are saying China. We had Sophie saying it's too obvious to be New Zealand. Ooh.
Yeah, I think New Zealand's the bird rather than the fruit. So the kiwi bird lives there, and I think that's where New Zealand's kind of coming in. I'm gonna.
In the comments, guys.
Are there any more coming in?
Well, give it another minute. Just see if anyone's gonna drop in. Shake it up. We've got George Lewis also voting China.
Okay, I think with Paul going for China, I think I'm going to say China. Final answer.
Okay, I'm going to say goodbye to you, Dana, for now. Goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
Lovely. So, Reese, your final answer is China, correct? For question 5.
Yeah.
Okay, that is correct.
Yes.
So, Reese, the original kiwi fruit was from China. That's its origin. It's actually called the Chinese gooseberry, and it was moved over and made commercial in New Zealand. The people of New Zealand are called Kiwis now. In the 20th century. So there we go.
Cool.
All right, are you ready for question 6?
Yes.
Okay, question 6. In the popular franchise Harry Potter, in which of the 8 movies does the night bus first make an appearance?
Despite the face mask I'm wearing, this is not mine. I am not a big Harry Potter fan. By that, I think I've literally seen the first 3 movies. I feel like it was probably I feel like it was in one of those movies, but I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. So
I will recommend, and I will say this to you, Reese, because I am on your side as well.
Mm-hmm.
That you have one lifeline left, which is Ask the MC, and I can confirm that our MC is a major Harry Potter fanatic.
Yeah, I thought she might well be. So with that in mind, then I'm going to ask the MC.
Okay, Reese, can I confirm you are going to use your last lifeline?
I am indeed, yeah.
Okay, Dana Hudson, MC, please come back. Dana, I'm going to ask if you unmute yourself, please.
There we go.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so just to fill you in, Dana, Reese has used his last lifeline, which is Ask the MC. So I'm going to take it over to you two to have a little discussion.
All right, Reese,
okay,
hit
so
me.
From the Harry Potter franchise, I need to know what film the night bus first appeared in.
Okay. Harry Potter nerd coming in here. It is The Prisoner of Azkaban, so the third movie in the series. Yeah, big purple bus that takes Harry to Diagon Alley. So,
Excellent.
yeah.
Thank you very much indeed.
That's all right. I'm glad I could help.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, Reese. What will be your answer for which movie does the night bus first make an appearance?
That's annoying as well because I would have guessed that one, but oh well. I took a risk, but yeah. So I'm gonna 100% agree with her and say The Prisoner of Azkaban.
Well,
Final
Reese,
answer.
you are correct.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Dana.
Nice. Yeah. Out of curiosity, Reese, do you know what house you're in? Harry Potter house?
Slytherin.
Oh, welcome to the family, Reese. Welcome to the family. All a bunch of Slytherins running isolated live theatre over here. Right. Question number 7. Are you ready, Reese?
Yeah.
You're doing really well. You're so close.
Okay. Here we go.
Here's the question. Question 7. Which stadium hosted its first FA Cup semi-final in 1991?
$1991. Oh.
Talk me through your thinking.
Well, I'm pretty certain. I mean, I don't think the new Wembley Stadium was built then, but it may well have been. I'm trying to think what else might have been the answer. I mean, I know they've always, well, from what I can remember, they've had the semi-final and the final at the same venue. And I can't think of where else they would have staged that. I've got nothing to lose. I've got to go for it.
What are you thinking it is?
I'm thinking it's Wembley Stadium.
Is that your final answer, Reese?
Yes, I'm going to go final answer, Wembley Stadium.
You are correct.
Excellent.
Nice. I just saw in the comments that someone asked if they can keep guessing. Please do keep guessing. Keep your answers coming. Keep the conversation alive in the comments, because you never know where we might go back to them. Okay, Reese, are you ready for question 8?
Yeah.
Okay, question 8 is: how many children does Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have together?
Oh, I wish I had a lifeline left for this. It would just be a guess. I honestly, she had the shot where she was pregnant, so it's at least one. I'm gonna guess they've got 3 children.
And so what did you say about your knowledge? You said she definitely has 1. Did you say?
Yeah.
Are
you trying to ease me towards an answer here?
Okay.
If so, it's appreciated.
Pardon?
I didn't know if you was just trying to ease me towards an answer.
I'm just talking to you right now. I'm just making conversation.
All right. Okay. With that in mind, then, well, that's it. All right, then, let's go with that. I know that she had 1. They had 1 even. I couldn't tell you if she had a child with somebody else. I've absolutely no idea. Let's go with 1.
Is that your final answer, Reese?
Yes, 1 is my final answer.
So, Reese, you are incorrect. Oh,
I didn't know.
You were doing so well. So Kanye West and Kim Kardashian have 4 children, and I believe some of them were a surrogate mother, or surrogate parent. And they have 4 children. I think their names are Chicago, Palm, North, and I'm not sure about the fourth one.
Okay.
Okay. Reese, thank you so much for playing today for Who Wants to Be an Isolated Winner. You can take off your head mask. Do you want to find out what the rest of the questions were in your 10?
Yeah, sure.
Great. So that was question 8 you were on. Question 9 was, what kind of animal is a jackrabbit? What do you think it was?
A jackrabbit. It'd again be a guess. I would go with a jackrabbit is a cat.
That's incorrect. It was going to be a hare. A jackrabbit is indeed a hare.
Okay.
And then your question number 10, your winning question was, between which hours is a typical Brazilian school day?
I would go between the hours of, I'd say they finish early, 9 and 2.
You were very close, actually. I think if you had made it that far, I would have given that to you. It's actually 7 to 12, but you were very close. You were very close indeed. Thank you so much for coming on, and obviously it's for a good cause, it's for Age UK. And I believe you did make it past 5 questions, which means, Reese, we would like to invite you to play again next week.
Excellent. Love to.
Is that all right?
Absolutely.
We look forward to it, Reese. I'm going to bring on Dana now, who is going to talk us through what happens next.
You did so well, honestly. Much better than I would have done on those questions, honestly. You get to come back next week, which is brilliant. So we look forward to having you with us, Reese. What we are going to do now is we're just going to go to a tiny little ad break while we call up our next contestant, who is the lovely Kieran Faulkner, who'll be playing. Don't go anywhere in the comments. Keep helping each other out. You can play along throughout the entire thing. So keep going with it. Keep answering every question you can post as well. That's why the guys are blindfolded. And if you do want to apply either for next time we do this game show, then feel free, just drop us a message. We'll let you know how to compete and how you can try and win as well. So we are going to give him a little call now, and we'll see you after an ad break. See you in a minute.
Caring for your mental health is important. You cannot help someone else if you are in pieces.
It can affect your appetite, your sleep patterns, your relationships with other people.
I could not talk about my own mental health without getting choked up.
So we know from research that older people are less likely to talk about their mental health.
I don't think that my mind was open to the fact that I might have a mental health problem.
Talking to a professional is the way forward. It was the beginning of my journey back.
Now I can talk openly about my experience.
It's important that you realise that you aren't alone.
And we are back. Ooh. And we have Kieran with us. Hello. Ooh.
Okay.
Hello.
Are we back in business, Dana?
We are back. Can I just check we can hear you, Kieran?
Yes, I can hear you as well.
Perfect.
All going good?
You're a little bit broken up. It's kind of like you're on a radio back in the Second World War, Kieran.
Hang on, let me yeah, that's how old my phone is, to be honest. Let me... Better?
Can you speak again?
Have a chat. Do.
You know, is that better?
It is better. If you just speak a little bit louder, then we'll be able to keep going.
I project. I mean, it's perfectly fine. Right.
Use that
Right,
voice.
okay.
Use the voice.
Okay, Kieran. So
So,
let me take you through.
Yeah.
Welcome to Who Wants to Be an isolated winner.
Ooh.
We're so happy to have you here as officially our second contestant on the show. You are live, and in a moment I will be asking you to put on your blindfold. You have 3 lifelines, like the similar game, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You have 1, ask the audience, 2, ask the MC, Dana Hudson, and 3, the Ethereal boost. You can only use the Ethereal boost when you are on your 1 to 5 questions. Above 5, you cannot use it. If you do make it up to 5, we'll give you a safety net, which we've given to Reese, who will mean that you can come back and try again next week. Does that all sound good to you?
That all sounds perfectly fine. I've got my pillowcase ready. I'm ready to go.
Fantastic. Okay, Kieran, can I ask you to please put on your pillowcase?
Lovely.
Okay. Audience, while the blindfold is going on, I will say that please do keep your answers flowing. You never know when Kieran might need you in a moment. Okay, Kieran, are you ready for question 1?
Ready as I'll ever be. Let's do it. Bring it on.
Okay, here we go, Kieran. All right. Question 1 is Who Wants to Be an Isolated Winner with Kieran Faulkner? What is the name of the actor who rose to fame after starting as the lead child in Home Alone 1 and the sequel Home Alone Lost in New York? Talk me through your thoughts as you go through this.
I know this. I definitely know this. Whether I can actually, although the only thing I can think of right now is the name of the character. Like I know the character is Kevin McAllister. And yeah, Kevin McAllister, and he was played by Macaulay Culkin. Yeah, Macaulay Culkin.
Is that your final answer, Kieran?
Yeah, definitely. Final answer, Macaulay Culkin.
Okay, you are correct. It is indeed Macaulay Culkin, and actually, fun fact to everyone who's watching, even though it doesn't probably matter, it is my favourite movie of all time during Christmas. I love both of them, and I love Macaulay Culkin in those movies. Okay, Kieran, are you ready for question 2?
Yep, all good.
Okay. In Shakespeare's Macbeth, Kieran, what is Lady Macbeth referring to when she says, "Out, damned spot"? Out, I say.
Yeah, I last time I read or saw Macbeth was definitely a while ago, but I think if I can remember it clearly, she's picturing the she's picturing when she was trying to wash her hands because the blood would never be clean. And from that I think that would be it's blood on her hand that she's trying to get out.
Final answer?
Yeah, final answer.
You are correct, Kieran.
I would have embarrassed myself so much if I wouldn't have got that one. Like
really good, really, you're doing really well so far. Are you ready for question number 3?
Yeah, ready.
Okay, number 3. What is the fastest line on the London Underground?
This is going to be a purely personal experience one because of all the ones that I've used in the past, like Central Line shouts at you, Piccadilly Line ridiculously long, District Line takes about 30 minutes more than what you want to go to, and the absolutely Lord and saving grace every time I'm in London and I miss it very, very much is the Victoria Line. So I'm going to have to go for the Victoria Line.
I will say that you do have, Kieran, your 3 lifelines.
I know.
And of course you're going by your personal opinion, but you can use them to guide you if you do not know what is the fastest line.
Because I'm thinking through them. The overground line is fairly sprawling.
London
I'm
Underground, so not the overground or anything like that.
I'm thinking like You put the seed of doubt in my head now, Mark. I got to like, I think it is the Victoria line. I'm gonna, because Bakerloo. No. Victoria. I'm gonna say Victoria line.
Are you sure? Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer, despite the doubt.
Okay, Kieran. You said your final answer is the Victoria line, and I can confirm that is incorrect.
What?
The fastest line is actually the Central line.
What?
However, the Victoria line is the second fastest. You had 3 lifelines. And I wish you'd used them. But Kieran, you did an absolutely great job. You can take off your blindfold now. I can confirm that, yes. So it is the Central line is the fastest, followed just a little bit faster than the Victoria and the Jubilee.
I tell you what, the Central line doesn't feel like the fastest line.
It certainly doesn't, because it's very packed and hot.
Oh well,
damn. Really good job.
Well
done, my love. Unfortunately, you will not be able to return back to Isolated for next week. However, what I will say is that obviously you can resubmit yourself as a regular, as everyone else, and donate another sum to Age UK. Would you like me to go through the rest of your questions with you?
Oh yeah, certainly. If I do that, and if there's any doubt in my mind next time, I'm using those lifelines, because I'm always happy to give like money to Age UK as well. So I'll probably see you again at some point.
Oh, do you know what, Kieran? You're welcome anytime. Your question number 4 was, what is the capital of China?
Beijing.
Question 5 was, which is correct, Beijing is correct. Question 5 was, which town in England is known as the Cobblers in football?
Cobblers. That would be, Sheffield United.
That's incorrect. It will be Northampton. So if you think about kinky boots,
shoes, Northampton, yeah,
shoes and all that. But it is you had the ethereal boost, so you could have boosted past this one.
I would have definitely boosted on that one, yeah.
Yeah. Question 6 was, what is the fastest growing plant?
Ooh, I would have asked the audience then. Fastest growing plant, sunflower.
Should we head to the audience and see who what they think is the fastest growing plant, Dana?
Of course, just dropping myself
Dana,
off mute.
We can't. Yeah, lovely.
Of course we can do. If anyone wants to shout out in the audience, let us know. I have no idea for this one. I would have said a common garden weed, because that is what I experienced. But let's see what people in the comments are saying. Let's drop a bit of classics. One said panda food from George, which I think is bamboo or sugarcane. Keep the comments going, guys. Chinese bamboo tree, says Oliver Longstaff. Ooh, interesting. Any other comments? I got another vote for bamboo there. Seems to be the front runner. Patrick said marijuana.
Patrick, you are my hero. And Oliver Longstaff said, what did Ollie say?
Ollie has just dropped in saying 5 years of watering, 6 weeks to grow. Ooh. Horticulturalist among us.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Oliver. Okay. I can confirm that the audience is correct. The fastest growing plant is bamboo.
Mm-hmm.
Question number 7, Kieran, was reports of an ancient Maya prophecy which stated that a mysterious planet was on a collision course to end the world. Based on this conspiracy, in what year was the world supposed to end?
based on the hullabaloo and things that was around that time, and a really, really bad film, 2012.
That is correct, Kieran. Your question 8 was going to be, in which decade was the Berlin Wall constructed?
Constructed. I know it was post-war, so I would say I'd probably ask Dana for that one. I don't know if you just because
okay, well, let's bring on the MC, Dana Hudson, and see what she thinks.
Just see Dana shaking her head like no idea.
Am I on?
You are on indeed. We can hear you.
I would have no idea at all. Berlin Wall, I feel like it was around the Second World War or Cold War, but I could be totally embarrassing myself right now. So my guess was that it was earlier than later. However, I would have said something like the 60s, because that was my thinking. But I genuinely, that is like a stab in the dark for me.
I thought you were going to say like, oh, when does it come down? I was like, oh, I know that's perfect. But then you were like, built. Ugh.
What would you give your answer, Kieran?
I would say the 60s.
That is correct. Well done to both of you.
Yay!
Okay, your question 9, Kieran, was, who is the fastest man in the world?
Usain Bolt.
Correct. And your question 10 was, which month is named after the Roman goddess of marriage and queen of the gods?
Oh, God. It would be a bit of a stab in the dark because I'm up on my Greeks, but I have absolutely... Dana's waving her hand. Okay. I would... I had no idea. It would be a stab in the dark. I'd say July.
Oh, I'm gonna bring Dana on because I want to hear what she's saying. She's waving frantically.
This is why, like, I've got to keep muting myself. This is like my area of expertise. It's Juno, so I would vote by that, January.
It's actually June.
Oh, or June. It can be both. It's very misleading being Juno, whether she's
Juno
January or
is
June. But I know it's Juno.
But yeah, well done, Dana. Well done.
Half right.
So, Kieran,
half
if you'd got all 10 questions correct, using your lifelines, you would have got our fantastic hoodie. But you can try again next week.
Now you know what you're doing.
We are so happy to have you here with us. Would you like to say anything before we say goodbye to you?
I've only just seen the comments of people shouting no for when I said the Victoria line. Unfortunately, I didn't sense the energy. But no, it's been lovely. Thank you very much for having me on. I'll see if I can donate and come back at some point. So thank you so much.
Please do, yes.
Thank you. Now you know the format as well, which is half the game as well.
Exactly, Dana. And I do believe, Kieran, you're joining us for our next monologue slam.
Yes. I'll be performing a new piece of work next week. So yeah.
Awesome.
I hope you say. So yeah, see you then.
Well, we'll see you then, Kieran. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you soon.
Okay, I'm going to give it back to Dana.
Alrighty. What we are going to do, what would you like to do, Mark? It's your Master of Ceremonies night. Would you like to have a chat? Would you like to talk about our Saturday night headliners? Or would you like to go to an ad break?
I would love to have a chat about tomorrow while you call the next contestant, Dana.
On it. I will hand to you.
Thank you. So tomorrow we have the lovely Claudia, who is going to be teaching us a little bit of Zumba. She is a absolutely fantastic, gorgeous, wonderful, talented Zumba instructor, and she'll be going live at 2 p.m. tomorrow. So make sure you get off the couch, get moving. I'll be doing it, and yeah, please do come along and do that. At 7 p.m. we have the amazing, talented, wonderful, one of my personal favorite UK drag queens, which is Davina De Campo, who will be joining us tomorrow live at 7 p.m. on Isolated Live Theatre. She'll be doing a couple of songs for us and a Q&A. So make sure you come back if you've ever had a question for a drag queen or Davina specifically. Drop them in the comments because we will bring them up and your question hopefully will be answered. Okay, we have our final person with us, which is Oliver Longstaff. Hi, Ollie.
Hello.
So
Hi.
Ollie was actually meant to be a contestant, our final contestant of today. However, we had a conversation, and although Ollie did donate to Age UK, he's asked if he kindly wouldn't do a quiz. So Ollie, could you let's have a chat, basically?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't realise I was the last one, so we've got a bit of time. I do. I have my blindfold. If you wanted me to blindfold myself while I was talking, if that was part of. I did talk to you briefly about it on the phone. I think so briefly, just to fill people in. I first of all saw the excitement of the prize, an Udi, and it seemed so perfect timing because I've been actually saving up for one, for a gift for someone who I think kind of needs it at the moment to show that I care. So I was very excited. So I messaged you straight away saying, absolutely, I'd love to be a contestant. And then earlier on today, I struggle a little bit at the moment with the isolation and the lockdown. Sorry for mentioning it on Ethereal Theatre.
No, that's okay.
But I wanted to kind of open up, and I think this is a lovely platform to be able to talk about it. I suppose I am talking to all the people out there who possibly are struggling with addictions. And unfortunately, with myself, I have gone through I've got a lot of loved ones around me who have helped me and supported me through my addictions. So stuff like drinking, sober, as you know, I've been sober for 2 years, 7 months, and I think it's 10 days now. Another one is gambling. And I think it's such a shame that in a time like now, when people are potentially on their own, that there are sites encouraging people to get lured into this trap.
Mm-hmm.
My quick message to people is that you are absolutely not alone. I am very grateful, and I've got a lot of friends near me, and I live with my parents who are helping me every day. But since the time when the government have closed the doors, it is now I've gone back to living each day, one day at a time. It is so hard. And I suppose I'm reaching out to everybody who could be going through a similar problem, that I'm willing to chat. And by chatting to someone, it will help myself, and also could hopefully help you. One of my big quotes, which I find really helps me, is let me just try and remember it. Sorry, I didn't put that on hold. The darker the night, the lighter the day. The harder the ball hits the ground, the higher it goes up. So even though your day might be tough, you will get out of it and will be stronger from it. Also, this morning, just after I spoke to you, I listened to "You Will Be Found" from Dear Evan Hansen, and if you haven't listened to it already, you both have. They know, of course, you have.
We have.
Wonderful. If you ever are feeling a bit weak from something like this, listen to the song, and your shoulders are back. You feel confident. You feel ready to take on the world. And another one. The reason why I knew that about the Chinese bamboo tree is because one of my motivational speeches, which I start each day, it says the Chinese bamboo tree takes 5 years of watering and nurturing, and it takes 6 weeks to grow 90 feet tall. Now,
with the Chinese bamboo tree, does it take 5 years to grow, or does it take 6 weeks? The answer is it takes 5 weeks of nurturing it, feeding it, sorting out the foundations, and then you grow, and then you soar. So don't look at this like cheat way of getting around things. It's only going to be 6 weeks. No, it's 5 years of emailing the casting directors, of bettering yourself every single day and taking on those challenges, and then you grow, and then you soar. And everything's going to be all right. This is a big thing, which I did kind of mention on the monologues last week. Last week? Yeah, last week. That I think mental well-being is an important thing at the moment. And for people to really be in tune with. That's kind of all I had to say. I'm sorry that I won't be taking part in the
No, don't worry at all. And I think it's really powerful that you've come on and actually been so brave to come on and talk about your personal stuff with us, the stuff you're dealing with. And congratulations for being over 2 years over. That is absolutely phenomenal work. And I don't think anyone will understand how difficult it is unless they go through it. I think there are, I think the WHO, the World Health Organization, actually said, quoted something like dealing with what did they say? They said unhelpful alcohol is an unhelpful coping strategy, which is what they mentioned about alcohol. But what they didn't actually do is actually advertise, what people can do to actually help them not relapse or start a new addiction, which is, I think, something that could happen while people are in self-isolation, in lockdown, in their own homes. And I know for a fact that that Alcoholics Anonymous on a website, the charity, are trying really hard to make sure that their services are completely free and available online for people who might be struggling. And I'm sure there's other charities, and a lot of people are speaking out as well about it and being like, this is very difficult. What's in place? So I think it's really powerful that you've come on here. And thank you.
That's what I'm finding, and that's kind of why I wanted to still take my slot on as a contestant. Because it is the opening up. It is putting yourself in a vulnerable position that you do grow, and you realize that you're not alone. And it is a struggle, but like I said, anyone that is out there, and I am seeing a few little comments going through. We've got this. Come on. It's tough, but feel free to talk to me. My name's Oliver Longstaff, and I'm on Twitter and on Instagram. And basically, I just want to reach out there for people that are going through a difficult time, because I can understand, because I'm finding it really difficult. So we'll do it. We'll do it. 2020. Here we go.
I think you are absolutely very brave and fantastic. So thank you. We actually, I have actually prepared you a fun, quick fire round of questions instead.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Here we go. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
This is just a fun little this or that quick fire. Okay. Here we go, Ollie. Right. Strawberries or blueberries?
Oh, nice. Blueberries. They're very high in vitamin C.
Of course, you would know that.
Oh, brilliant.
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes. Definitely pancakes.
Dana will argue that.
Easier to make at home.
It is easier to make at home. China or Japan?
On my bucket list, I really want to go to Japan.
Nice. Dana will agree with you, and so will I. Europe or Asia?
Ooh. I've been to Southeast Asia 3 times now. Incredible. But I think I need to experience a little bit more of Europe. So I'm gonna say Europe.
Nice. Sun or moon?
Oh, have you seen the moon recently?
Beautiful, right?
Oh. Don't do it justice with my camera. The moon is beautiful at the moment. So moon.
Nice. What-Sits or Pringles?
Pringles. my hand's too big. It gets stuck from the halfway down point. Someone's suggesting what they should do is have a little divider in the middle, so you can flip it, and then you can get the other side. Eh?
That is smart.
Yeah,
that is very smart.
That's just for ethereal theatre.
And I have really massive hands, so I can't fit in as well, to be honest with you. Okay, so you got M&M's or Skittles?
Right now, I'm thinking Skittles. I've just eaten, so I need some fruit.
Do you know what? My favourite milkshake is Skittles.
Interesting. When everything's back to normal, I'll go and try one from a milkshake.
Try one. I actually had, the last time I had it, actually, which is really bad, was in Watford Palace when we did Jack and the Beanstalk.
Yes.
So that was ages ago, so I need to have one myself, to be honest. Chocolate or vanilla?
It sounds like you're judging me as a person. Am I vanilla or am I chocolate?
It's not political, I promise.
Vanilla.
Okay. Peanut butter or jam?
Oh, peanut butter.
Peanut butter everything, right?
Yeah.
Hot or cold?
Cold.
Really?
Apparently, I'm a kind of like a human radiator. So I get very hot very easily. Oh, come on, we shared a stage together, but just dripping with sweat.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, I can concur.
Yeah.
But also, you had about 1 million costumes to get into and get out of, and you were in like 1 million scenes as well.
Oh, and the same with your...
Nachos or chips?
Chips.
Nice. This is an ambiguous one. Classic or modern?
An interesting one. I would say classic. I'm a big fan of classical music, so I'm going down that route rather than modern music is how my mind's going.
Really? I'm just imagining you singing all those pop songs during your pantos. Gym or running?
Oh, you got me with that one. Very good. I'm currently actually referencing. So in order to make me feel like I'm personal growth each day and to help me, I'm running a marathon a week.
Oh, wow.
So I do 3.74 miles a day, 7 days a week. So I would say running. And come on, the sun is. I'm very grateful. I'm living in the countryside, so I can go and get some social distancing space outside.
Nice. And the last one is Brecht or Stanislavski? Stanislavski. Brecht or Stanislavski?
We're gonna go Stanislavski. Nice.
Of course.
So
the origin of acting, I believe, is Stanislavski. So
we talked about this. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's bring Dana back on. Come on, Dana. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Welcome.
Hello.
I just want to say thank you so much, Ollie, for coming on here and being so honest and truthful and brave. And if anyone does want to chat, please do drop him a message or drop us Ethereal message and I'll pick it up and give you a ring. So, yeah, definitely. Thank you, Ollie, for doing that. Dana, can you talk us through the comments? I can see there's a few coming in.
Yeah, we've had some lovely comments the whole way through. We've had lots of cheers and lots of egging on for Reese throughout, and then we had lots of sadness at Kieran's downfall. And then we've had some lovely comments coming in for Ollie, who's been saying, Sophie says, Oliver, that was so brave of you, with a heart. And we have Harmony, who's saying, Oliver, with a double heart for you. We have lovely Jason Bird saying, the fact that you are talking about addictions means that you are on a good path to conquering them. Thank you for sharing this.
Aww.
And George Lewis is also saying, what a brave young man and absolutely dashing.
Thank you.
And then just Patrick saying, come back next week and try and win the Udi. Which we won't be doing. And then Sophie's just said, strawberries dipped in chocolate. Best of both worlds, I think, there.
Absolutely. Chocolate, yes. Okay.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to take Oliver with me, and we're going to leave you, Dana,
Okay.
to finish the show.
Okay.
Thanks for your theatre. Excellent work.
Bye, Ollie.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Thank
Mark.
you. Thank you, Ollie. See you later. Bye-bye.
Alrighty, I'll wait till I'm on my own. Everyone's left me. Ah. Whoop. There we go. Ah, naughty controls. Right, that is everything for today. Thank you so much for joining us for Who Wants to Be an Isolated Winner. I had a great time. I hope you guys had a great time playing along. Keep those questions coming throughout. Keep the comments. We love it all. If you want to apply to be a contestant next week, drop us a message and we'll show you how to do that. Like we said, it's just a really small donation and it means so much to Age UK, and then you can play and win that all-important prize. It needs to be won by someone, guys. Keep playing. We'll be delighted to have Reese back with us. Hopefully Kieran will be joining us again, and why not give it a go yourself? Equally, if it's not for you, just chill back in the comments. It's safe in the comments. We have cookies, so we can keep playing that way. As for tomorrow, we have the lovely Claudia, who will be delivering us a Zumba class. So we're going to get our sweats on. It's going to be nice and hot and loads of Latin flair to it. So make sure you join us for that. That's at 2 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday. And then at 7 p.m. we have the incredible Davina De Campo from RuPaul's Drag Race UK joining us live for a Q&A and a little performance. It's going to be amazing. You don't want to miss it. Thank you so much for joining us today. Don't forget, as always, to like, comment and subscribe so you don't miss any of our events and you get all our notifications. Drop us a comment, give us a like. We always appreciate your feedback. Follow us on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. I'm going to stop the promo now and I'm going to say goodbye to you all. Thanks for joining. Bye, everyone.